lowest ground speed.
He is going to come up short, though, of where he needs to be, 170.68 for Lindy Alexander. That is going to be good enough right now for about 4th place. With 2 trucks to go, let's go now to our question of the week. And our question of the week about the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series comes to us from Eric Street of Roseville, Michigan. And Eric wants to know how much air pressure is in the rear tires on a super-modified 2-wheel drive pulling truck. Well, Eric, when the 2-wheelers run indoors, as they are here in Memphis, the rear tires carry around 22 to 24 pounds of pressure. Outdoors, the rear tires have around 26 to 28 pounds of pressure. Now, the reason for the difference is that indoors, the tracks are shorter and the weight gets on top of the vehicle in a hurry. That means pullers want maximum traction and bite right from the beginning of the pull. Outdoors, on a long track, getting momentum is much more important. That's why a firmer tire with more air pressure is used. It spins on the track rather than digging in immediately, and that gets the sled moving. And if you have a question about the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series, send it to us at TNT Motorsports, 5515 Poplar Park Boulevard, Louisville, Kentucky 40228. And if we use your question on a future television program, we'll send you free a TNT Motorsports hat. And we are now ready for our final 2 trucks. We've already got 2 and a pull-off. That would be Dick McPherson and Wayne Roush. Our next puller, Bobby Knight, would be proud of him. He's a graduate of Indiana University. His name is George Milligan, a former professional football player with Tampa Bay. He is driving the Rock and Roll Camaro.
Well, the Chevrolet people are going to be pulling for this young man, but he's teamed up with a Chevrolet dealer out of Evansville, Indiana, and they bought the horsepower called an Arius racing engine, Richard.
And another big name, a big guy that's helped him out. We've said his name I don't know how many times. Tim Engler helped build this machine.
Yeah, the chassis or the framework is an Engler chassis. The Arius racing engine, the Rock and Roll, is a fiberglass replica of a Corvette.
All right, George Milligan giving up professional football to fight between the trenches of a track.
You know, it's kind of interesting how he backs up. He cannot see behind him, so what he does, he watches his crew member who walks in front of him. The crew member is watching the man on the front of the sled. The man on the sled is the one actually backing him up. Milligan's going after him. Brand new engine combination. Let's see if it's going to work.
Track Army.
He put it in the sand. Look at that, Richard. He did some heads-up driving and hooked it.